I'm gonna need more Dr. Pepper for this one. Ka-chow.
Thank you very much.
My point is, you're wrong.
No. No. Can I help you?
I wish you could, mate.
Who needs optimism when you have The Sims? Sorry, I'm trying to get TikTok notification, but the link is being weird because of course it is. There we go. All right, hopefully that works. Huzzah! Welcome, 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 welcome. So here is the dealio today, my friends. It is Inherited Manor season. We don't need this. If you're not familiar with what the Inherited Manor challenge is, it is a challenge that we build every year. I don't need split windows, thank you. We build a giant house, we burn it down, and then upload it as a save file for people to fix up room by room. It's great fun. We have the original base game, which I don't recommend playing this one anymore as we have an updated base game version. We have one that focuses on occults. We have one that focuses on ghosts. And this year we're going to be building one that is a castle, which is going to be super fun. So that's what we're working on building. Today, I'm not doing great physically. I do not anticipate this being a long stream. This is mostly just going to be a chill planning stream. We're going to pick some primary reference material, try and decide what packs we want to use this year. I'd like to limit it to 5 at the most to just try to balance people being able to play but also building cool stuff, and also pick out what lot we want to build on. Really, the big decision we have to make today is will we be using the new pack or not? So that's what we're working on. The stream was timed very well. So anyway, yeah, slightly more chill stream today just because I'm not doing great, but I'm trying to find the balance of resting but also maintaining as much normalcy as possible. And it's been really hard to like hang out with people lately, so we're hanging out here together today and then I'll go to bed. There's the plan. We're going to be spending a lot of time on Pinterest today. I did put the link to this Pinterest board in the video description on YouTube, so if you want to look at it with me, go for it. I'm trying to go for North African castle vibes because I came across this photo when I was initially brainstorming ideas for this year's build theme, and I fell in love immediately. So, sorry, there's some of that virus is still sticking around. So this was like the first thing that I saw and I was like, oh my gosh, we need to build that. So lots of reference materials that I have pulled. So I'll have to take a look at that. But anyway, there's a link to this in the YouTube video description if you'd like to see that. I would also like to see who's here so I can say hello. Hello, Rose and Kat and Kilo, Indy, Kitty, Megan, RMJ, Splish, Story, and Terry. Thank you all for being here today. And thank you also TikTok people for being here. If you want any of the links that you see here, unfortunately I can't send links on TikTok, but you can find them on YouTube or by joining our Discord and stuff, and it's super duper fun. So this is what I want to build. Something kind of sort of like this. So if we can pick some primary reference materials, then we should be able to pick packs, and then we should be able to pick world. Well, world and packs will probably be same time. I'd like to build on a 64 by 64 if at all possible. But yeah, lots of really cool pictures here, which we have collected. I'm very excited about this. New pack has so many good options. I have not actually looked at it, like, at all. Let me bring that up. I've been spending a lot of time doing nothing lately, so let me go find Sims 4 expansion packs. I just want to bring up the store page here. Go away. Thank you very much. So if I go here, will this actually show me the build by catalog at this point, or are we not able to see that yet? Bummer. Well, this is just the bundle thing. Ugh. I don't want show more. I want the pack information. I may have to Google further. I really haven't seen like any of this. Flimsy, hello, welcome back. Happy to have you here. Stairs update. I'm so excited to look at the stairs. I haven't even opened the game since the stairs have been involved. Like I've done nothing. What is this pack called? Sims 4. Yeah, let me see. So you Sims too community? Can look like me. Sims community. Alright, let's see. What do you got for me here? Build items. That's what I care about most. Oh, good golly gracious. Okay, so yeah, I haven't looked at any of this. Hopefully this is a good pack. I know it's been highly anticipated for a very long time to be able to have like royalty and whatever, so I really hope this is a nice pack. And we'll have to decide if we want to use these items or not. If we do, we can use the new pack. The issue with using the new pack is, of course, then anybody who doesn't buy the packs brand new won't be able to use the challenge. But no matter what packs we grab, people aren't going to be able to play with them. It's just the balance you have to strike as a content creator. You know, I've talked about this a lot. Man, these are some really nice things, though. I like the shapes here. Some of the shapes I feel like we already have in the game. Some of them are like refresh versions, and some of them are new, which is delightful. Oh, another telescope. That's very important. All right, cool. Nope, I didn't. Okay, well, that's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna get the quest thing. Oh, I also, this is a brand new save because I didn't want to risk messing up any of my existing saves. I don't have any mods installed right now. We are having a great time doing not messing with bugs. Okay, I really don't care about create a sim. I need to know about the build and buy catalog, which I think is everything we've just looked at here. So do we want to use this pack or not? And if we do, I do believe that the let me look up the world. The world should be, nope, wrong button. Trying to bring up a map of the new world and an actual decent map of it. I believe in us. We can do this. There we go. Okay. Here is the new... No, I would really like for you to just all stay in one. There we go. This is the new world. So it looks like we do have... I think we have a do we have a 64? Yeah, we do have a 64 over here. So there's a new 64 we could check out, maybe. The Sims will see... Sets the bar on the floor. Surely the Sims could surpass this. Sims digs under the bar. Yeah, it's wild. Oh, this also reminds me, I forgot, Bongo Cat crashed, so let me get that up and running, because that's very important, obviously, for stream health, so I'll get that going. If we're friends on Steam, I will invite you to a lobby, because then we can have all of our little cats show up on screen together. If you don't want to join, that is totally fine and understandable. I just need to get it to the correct window. There we go. There it is. Delightful. The cat's back. Again, today is a quiet stream. Not a lot going on. So we do have 64 over here, which is great. I love the look of this without having actually seen anything yet. I really like the look of this, so we may have to explore the option of a 50-50. And I believe this pack is coming out next week, Thursday, which means by the time we actually start building, we will have the pack. I planned on building a castle before this pack was announced, let it be known, just like how we started Tiny Town before For Rent was announced. Alright, you're welcome. I've foretold the future once again. These are nice things, though, and it'll be so fun to build the new pack and, like, build something big and good and a castle. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be good anyway. Let's cross our fingers. So I was thinking new pack, most likely, and also, let me just go to a random lot so we can explore the build buy catalog. I was also thinking, and I don't usually use kits, but the Oasis kit, because it has really nice stuff that I think could work well for us. Okay, hello TikTok, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, there are so many kits. Courtyard Oasis, this one. This has a few nice items, like this. Okay, does this lot have good lighting? Kind of, if we go this way. That's fine. Like, I really like this fountain. I feel like this would be really helpful to have around the place, as a decoration. I know we'll just have a few decorations and we'll burn most of it down, but for screenshots and whatever. And the lanterns. You know I love the lanterns. So I was thinking about that. Plus, it has really nice doors and archways and things. So I was thinking about bringing that kit into it. The Samsons, like the Simpsons. Vote yes on the new pack. I feel like the new pack is going to be helpful. Oh, I was supposed to show you guys other things. So anyway, Pinterest board link, if you want to take a look at any of this, the Pinterest board is linked directly in the video description on YouTube, or you can look me up, Sam and Bean. Oh my gosh, it's me. Same profile and everything. Easy to find. Also, I finally figured out the problem with Pinterest, because I was having a really hard time pinning stuff for a while. I figured that out, so the Pinterest board refreshes should be coming back. Anyway, it's IMC 2026 is what we're working on. I have a lot of pictures of the exteriors. Finding interior photos was significantly more challenging, but I think the most difficult thing was I wasn't able to find any maps of the actual African castles. These are mostly European castles. So I don't know if I wasn't looking up the right stuff or just because I can only speak English and I Google English and Google knows I only speak English, if that was hindering anything. So I wasn't able to find any great castle floor plans, but that's fine. We'll make it up as we go along anyway. But I'm very excited about this. We're gonna have so much fun. The base game. Oh yeah, I mean base game is like a given for sure, for sure. Don't care too much about using the new pack or not, but it's used, you'll probably not be playing the challenge. That's fair. And just like every year, there will be separate rules for the save file as well as for the gallery for people who aren't able to have all the packs or for people playing on console. So I will always factor that in, but also I want to use the packs. Again, striking a balance. Speaking of packs, I was supposed to also say loaded affiliate link is still a thing if you're interested. Now, usually I recommend buying all of your expansion packs here. However, right now, if you buy Royalty and Legacy through Sims 4, you do get 2 kits for free, which is not the case if you buy it through Loaded. I do not believe. So for once in my life, I'm gonna recommend you buy something through EA, which I never thought I would say. But for the rest of it, like if you're still waiting on Life and Death, it's $20 right now. So if you're interested, I have a link for this in the video description as well as on my website, which is the next thing I was supposed to talk about. Join the Discord. Affiliate link right here. Very fun, very fun. Lots of resources and building help things and links to all the different stuff, past challenges, also the Family Trouble Challenge, which I made ages ago as a special request. So that's still a thing if you want that one. So much stuff happening. And then I have a drive here so that I can make notes about what we're doing. Like I should probably note what packs we're using. Wow, that was not supposed to be a space there. Look at me. So organized. I like this one though. Every time the ad banners make you buffer, I'm so sorry. Keep forgetting to mentally convert the prices. Yes, so everything I show you would be USD. But that's 50% off United States dollars. I assume it would be a similar discount level Australian dollars, although the actual end amount would be different. Again, I assume. I don't know because I'm desperately American. Okay, I like Courtyard Oasis. I think Courtyard Oasis will be helpful. So I'm going to put that on our short list. Courtyard Oasis, and whatever the new pack is called. Calling it Royalty, and I may or may not spell it correctly. Who knows? I was trying to spell bouquet the other day. Couldn't do that for the life of me. What other packs would be helpful? And how do we want to sort them? Like, what do we need? We're gonna have a lot of window options with... Oh, I uninstalled Better Build by incorrectly, so we're gonna get some random stuff showing up in the menu today. Another reason to not build today. Gosh. We should have some decent windows with the new pack. But it would be nice to find more windows. So if I go here, I wish we could sort by continent. Can you imagine if we could sort by continent like in Planet Zoo? That would be so nice. It's not gonna happen, but it would be really cool. So, like, what general window vibes would be helpful? I don't know. I do not know. Pretty similar. Australian dollars just suck. Yeah. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Wish I could, though. Yeah, because see, like, I don't know if any of these would be super helpful. Maybe the castle kit, which again, it's another kit, but it does have a few items that may be helpful. Let's see. Castle estate. It has windows, which is all fine and dandy. The vibes aren't the same, but they still may be helpful to place here and there. I also really appreciate the wall patterns because they come in assorted levels of disarray, which is fantastic for storytelling, as you know. And that's a unique thing about this pack that other packs don't really have. They might have Africana to the style filter. I know that they didn't create a sim. Also, I believe they finally fixed the hair filters as well, because that was kind of weird for a while. Oh look, they did add that. See, that's what I'm saying. Is can you imagine if we actually had all the continents? Wouldn't that be delightful? Wow. This is insanely helpful. Show all. So they've added the filter, but it doesn't appear to be doing anything. So currently it appears that the style filter is probably only going to show stuff from the new pack, which is really dumb and annoying, and I don't like that. See, I know that's life and death, but I want to say labor and delivery, and that's not helpful. Castle estate's good wall texture. Okay, well, that was great until it wasn't, so love that for us. What exactly do we need? We need, it's going to be very beige brown, warm tones, fantastic. Lots of arch shapes, which is just par for the course for the eras that we're looking at building in. It's a strong shape, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but then see this one. Look at these windows. These are remarkably similar to the castle estate. Can you imagine doing a pack and a bunch of kits? I would be hated forever, but I can see where that would be helpful. Yeah, I think, oh gosh, I feel like we're gonna have to go with the castle kit because details like this are really gonna help the build feel old and established and not just like around. Oh, good golly gracious. So that would be whatever the castle kit is called. I don't know. Nope, wrong button. Goodness gracious me. Here we go. Go back to Pinterest. That's what I wanted. Anyway, hi Jamie. What are we doing? We are pretending that my brain is working, and we're trying to decide what vibes we want to go with for the Inherited Manor challenge. I know I want to do a castle. I want it to be roughly North African inspired, which I don't know very much about, but it'll be a learning journey together. Mostly, here's the thing. I feel like no matter what language you speak, no matter where you live, no matter your family history, how can you look at something like this and not just be in awe of the beauty of the structure? You know, I feel like architecture language, it's a whole thing. Beautiful. Freaking love this. So, Castle Kit's a strong contender, I fear. The Oasis kit, I think, is going to be very important as well. Probably use the new pack. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other... Do we have other packs that are inspired by Africa at all? Because, we have a couple that are Asian, but clearly that's a different continent, and I'm doing my best here. What do I have for interior? Maybe we should look at that. Seeing them furniture and decor, I didn't really get very far with this either. Found a few tile patterns, which are pretty cool. What are we gonna do, Batu? Are we just gonna make this like the worst combination of packs ever? Labor and delivery forever. Okay. The acronyms for the different packs just really throw me off, though, to be fair. Oh, this one I saved because goats. Yeah. I don't know. Don't know. The top is literally hovering. You can't convince you the pillars are holding the weight. It's beautiful. Can your cat join yours? Oh yeah, I was supposed to open a lobby. I apologize. So here, if I go here, I can create a lobby. I'm going to invite everybody. You do not have to join me if you don't want to. If you're friends on Steam, you'll get an invite. And then we can show up. Oh my gosh, you're a whale. Or a shark? I don't know. I saw the tail and thought whale. I see the fin and think shark. Anyway, we're all gonna be friends now, I guess. Apparently we're snapping to the taskbar. Cool. Look at us go. Adventure awaits is AA. See, that's what I'm saying. Human resources? It's crazy. That too would suck for accessibility, but it would be hilarious. And solid. Oh, Jungle Adventure. I think we were talking about doing Jungle Adventure, which is South America, not North Africa. But I think the landscaping could be helpful. It's at least the correct hemisphere. Let's take a look at that. All right, guys. We gotta get ourselves organized over here. No, we'll do 1.5, and then we're just gonna chat. Okay. Anyway. Get to work does not have enough stuff to be considered really get together. Wrong. City living, too modern. Cats and dogs, too American. Seasons, not helpful. Get famous, not helpful. Island living. Landscaping may be advantageous with island living. Discovery University has really good just old feeling stuff, so I was considering that. Eco, I think, is too modern. Snowyscape, just too Japanese. Cottage living, too English. High school, too modern. Growing together, too modern. Horse ranch. It might have good furniture because it does have some of that like nice simple rustic stuff, but I'm not convinced. For rent, I think might be really helpful as well though. Love struck, too modern and wrong continent. Life and death has old stuff again. Business and hobbies, too modern. Nature, I think just wrong vibes. Adventure awaits. I don't think so either. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna scroll through. That'll be great fun. Give you back your wrench? What wrench? Oh, you have a little shield now? What the heck is that? That's weird. Shield maidens. Mobile stupid. I'm sorry. I appreciate the cats though. They are delightful. There's a frog. Alright, anyway, on to the next set. Outdoor retreat. I don't think there's enough stuff in outdoor retreat, spa day, dine out, or vampires to really be considered. Parenthood is wrong vibes. Jungle adventure maybe. Oh, we're picking a new outfit. Alright, Megan. Strangerville, wrong vibes. Realm Magic, wrong vibes. Batu honestly has some good stuff. Decorator, wrong vibes. Wedding stories, maybe? Werewolves, I think, is wrong vibe. Most of this also, I don't think it's going to be helpful. I'm going to consider movie Hangout because I know it has some really bold patterns in there, and this would be a good time to use that. Romantic Garden, maybe? Backyard Glamour, Bowling Night, Fitness, Toddler, good golly gracious, so many things. Let's round it out. Let's do the new pack. 2 kits. My first pet stuff in Batu. Perfection. Paranormal? Maybe. Crucial Creations, maybe as well, actually. Okay, so we're gonna grab that one. Courtyard Oasis, I think we've already committed to, but I'll put it in here anyway. Desert Lux might have some good stuff. It's the right environment. We're not doing any of the clutter kits for sure. That is not going to be helpful to us at all. Castle Estate, perhaps. Riviera, maybe. Maybe Riviera Retreat. Wrong vibes. Not helpful. Not helpful. Not like the really decoraty stuff is not going to be helpful at all. I haven't really looked at Garden to Table. I don't really know what's up with that. Okay. I filtered by potential packs. It'll be great fun. Anyway, YouTube's changing so many things. Pineapple with bunny ears. It would be an honor. Maybe? Okay, pineapple. And, oh, which one's the bunny ears? Is this one bunny ears or is this one bunny ears? I don't even know. They're both rabbit ears. I'm gonna have to look up my own cheat sheet. Let's see. Yep, this is fantastic. Hats. Bunny ears. Oh, I think I got the right one then. Huzzah. Batu has really good stone textures, and it has some other stuff that I think will be helpful as well. If we go to wallpapers, super duper exciting. Look at this. Look at this wall texture and tell me it's not ideal. Look at that. Look at that. That's so good. It's so good. And unfortunately, oh, you know what? But Jungle Adventure, also a contender here in the wall texture department. It's not as rough, but it's similar, and more people have it, which is great. This is what I was thinking the Riviera Retreat, because it has these really cool tile patterns, and I love them, and they're delightful. This, it's like concrete. It's nice, but I don't know if it's most helpful. Also with the wallpapers, though. Oh. No, that's definitely stucco. That doesn't feel very stone-like at all. Labor and delivery, windows to the wall. I shall. Yeah, we've got some good Riviera Retreat again, though. Gosh, I don't want this to turn into a kits build, but it's got good stuff going for it. It's crazy. Seems to be a hefty update. I've heard horrible things. Okay, so window vibes. I don't know that these would be super helpful in the main building, but I feel like they'd be helpful for outbuilding type stuff. Batu windows will not be helpful, I don't believe. These windows might come in handy. I think the motifs are definitely like clearly more on the Asian side, or at least near water, with the this flower type that is a water flower type. I can't remember what it's called, but that's fine. All right, windows from labor and delivery here. We've got those. This window is one I was thinking of from Discovery University. That may be helpful. We've also got these, which are pretty nifty. I'm gonna have to turn on move objects. I can't live like this. Okay. Again, with Discovery University and the arched windows with the stone, it's just helpful. It is a niche build, and the kits aren't made for niche builds. They are. Lotus! There we go. Somebody knows words. Not me. Those are pretty good, though. And I feel like they'd go well with these. We've already got those. So, I do feel like we have some strong contenders here. I am so disappointed that the kits are coming out to play so hard. But they really are. The for rent open windows. For rent? Bippity boppity boo. Yeah. There's this really cool thing where you do what I tell you to do, and then our goals are achieved. Alright, landscaping options, right? This is why I was wondering about Jungle Adventure, because look at all these trees. I know that, oh, this one's actually technically debug, which we'll have to decide if we want to use those or not. Again, wrong continent, technically, but could the vibes overlap enough? It's really nice to have trees. I like that they have the vines going up them. It adds to the overgrown look. Very handy, very helpful. Oh, excuse me, Batu has trees now too? Sure, why not? Again, the menu's just gonna show up weird because of the mod situation. I was gonna say I'm living, but this is technically the for rent debug here. Yeah. Oh, landscaping is gonna be tough, isn't it? It'll be fine. The ones are like bricks and tiny openings. Also good. Also good. So many things. Okay, what about floors? What do we have for floors? Again, in favor of the kits, we have this and this, both of which come in delightful colors. This pattern, I don't know that we... Well, maybe. I think we might be able to get away with that. This is for rent. Then we have a couple of stone textures. Batu has really nice stone floors, but it only comes in 2 colors. So I feel like that's not super in our favor. And then we've got this, which again comes in different levels of like disarray and whatever, which is really helpful for the storytelling. Aren't they nice trees? We'll probably go into debug for landscaping, let's be real. Jungle Adventure has nice stone. Again, with different levels of wear and tear, which is delightful for the storytelling side of things. Oh. But I genuinely do want to cap at 5 because we are using such niche things. Rose has a question. Oh no. Not really, oh no. I'll try and answer your question. And I was supposed to go back and show you the other window that you were asking about. We're asking about this one, because that one's helpful. The ones that are like bricks and tiny openings. This one, this one? That could also be helpful if we can get it to blend in well with whatever wall we end up using. Alright, giant trees, I'm sorry, you're delightful, but you're kind of in the way. Goodbye. It's nice knowing you. Oh, I got rid of one of the potted trees. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, we definitely have some strong window options. Looking into furniture, which I know that we're going to end up burning a lot of the furniture down. But it's still nice to like prove that the build is functional by furnishing it. Not everything will be completely destroyed, and it's fun. Yeah, there we go. Possibly compare some lot sizes in the Salvadorada and build on a lot size that could potentially be placed in Salvadorada. Because the mod lets you live in any world and be a fun option for PC users. Hey boo, did I Midwest you on accident? I'm sorry. This is the wrong button. Oh, I have new glasses now. This is not helpful. Please go away. There we go. I have new glasses now. So I already had corrections in my glasses for the stigmatism thing. Like, if you look at a light and there are little lines coming off the light, that's not supposed to happen. There's something wrong with your eyes. So I have something to help with that. But, we also... What lot sizes do we have? 30, 30, 60... There is a 64 here? How did I not know? Anyway, but my eyes also don't face quite the same direction, and it's getting bad enough to the point where that also needs to be corrected, and that's one of the reasons it's been so incredibly challenging for me to read lately, and I have such horrible hand-eye coordination. So I'm really hoping that the new glasses with the prism correction in them will help with the whole not being able to see stuff in the menu, because my eyes can see better now, and they're both looking at the same thing instead of everything being slightly overlapped. Makes seeing very difficult, so I'm very excited about that. And we do have a 64 in Salvadorada, so if that is something you'd like to do, you should be able to move here no problem. Jungle Adventure furniture could go with courtyard. I believe so. Technically make a livable lot, but it's kind of dicey getting back to it. Yeah. Stigmatism buddies! Yes! Prism buddies! Yay! So I just got them a few days ago. It's been quite an adjustment period, but being able to actually see letters and not just like duplicates of letters has been nice. Alright, so that should answer your question about the Salvadorada world. So, yay, we've answered a question. High five, team. I also completely didn't realize I was there. We probably will go for a 64 once we have the new world, which will be here next week. Which, again, I wasn't even planning on. It just happened that way. It just worked out. Specific kind of prison that's expensive and not covered by insurance. Oh no! I'm sorry, I'll probably join you there in a few years, let's be real. But, yeah. That's fun. That is so fun to be able to see, isn't it? And it's delightful. Read word till they're 2 feet from you with your glasses off. Yeah. I think that that's one of the annoying things about my eyes being crooked is even if I take my glasses off, like the glasses correct the what am I? Am I nearsighted? Because I can't see things far away? I don't know which it is. Because in some cases, if you're just nearsighted and then you just need glasses for driving, but you can take them off when you're in the house and you're fine. Nope, because I see 2 of things. I've got to wear them all the time. Another reason for no contacts either, though. 6 inches? Oh, geez. We got some serious glasses users in chat. Some professional blind people. Okay, what was I supposed to look at next? Oh, darn. All my filters reset. That's fine. I wanted to point out furniture items. Oh, pointing out, we have some stuff like super rustic like this in Horse Ranch. Isn't that delightful? Not really, but it's fine. We also wanted to look at Jungle Adventure, which I think also has very good rustic, old-fashioned, this could have been made at any time in the last 5,000 years of furniture making type furniture. You know how it is. And then, what were the other pieces I was gonna pull out? Here's Life and Death, so that's a little bit more on the, like, regal elegant side, but we are building a castle, so that's fair. I was also looking at my wedding stories for similar reasons. They have a little bit of the more rustic furniture type stuff. I do think Jungle Adventure is going to be a very advantageous pack for us, though. I think we can use a decent amount of the furniture. I really like that it has the bright colors. Ooh. Okay, this is for rent. I could see that working with us. For us? Against us? Don't know, don't care. We have enemies. And I was looking at the movie Hangout, but I don't think that it's going to have enough to be more powerful than the other packs we're looking at. Ooh, very fancy. And obviously, if you're building this in your game, you can use whatever packs you want, but just for like the core pieces. See like a bird or a fish? Take a look at the horse ranch landscaping. I should be able to do that. Packs, horse ranch. Oh, I clicked out of TikTok again. Apologies, TikTok. Outdoor plants. So if we go in here, this is a nice big tree. The most of these are debug. We have some vines that could be helpful. Some like dead grass type stuff. There's a lot of landscaping in the base game as well, though. A lot of debug landscaping that we may be able to pull out. Also, I have mixed feelings about using debug landscaping. But there's some good stuff here. Oh yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. We'll just build our own desert. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we do have like dead trees and stuff, which could be nice if we end up building on the more arid side of the world, but it looks like if we're doing 64, it'll be in a more green part. Dry plants are pretty unique to Horse Ranch. I think it has the most. Other packs have some, but Horse Ranch definitely has the most. So I think Horse Ranch is still a contender. I want to go and find all the packs I was looking at. Let me see if I can remember. I was looking at Discovery University, and I thought there was another one before that I was looking at. Maybe not. All right. Life and Death we were looking at. We were looking at Jungle Adventure. We're just gonna skip Betu. I think that we get better stuff out of Riviera Retreat, and I'm guessing more people own that or would be open to like getting it. I still wanted to look at wedding stories. And then here, don't know that there's anything for me here, which is fine. Courtyard Oasis is pretty much a guarantee use at this point. I wanted to look at Desert Lux. We also wanted to look at Castle Estate, Riviera Retreat. I think that's it there. Huzzah, huzzah. Okay. We were looking at floors last. Is the new pack a serious consideration? I think that we're going to go with the new pack. I know there are a lot of pros and cons for that. The pros are it's the only expansion pack we have that's remotely the correct content and vibe. It has to do with royalty, and we're building a castle. And it looks to have a fairly robust build back catalog with lots of good stuff in it, so that's pretty exciting. Cons, of course, being that a lot of people do not buy new packs. Several people are not buying any new packs as of, what was the last pack that people were getting? Whatever the most recent expansion is. Adventure Awaits. A lot of people aren't purchasing anything post-Adventure Awaits for boycott reasons, so it's a difficult decision to make. But I feel like if we're trying to build a North African castle and we're being given an African-inspired world and build catalog, I kinda gotta use it. So that's what I'm working on. Can we look at the Haunted House pack? Paranormal, I think. Huzzah! Paranormal does not have floors. It does have wallpapers, but they are not going to be useful to us because it's this one. That is not the vibe. I don't think it has doors or windows either. Couldn't connect, reconnecting. Is that me or is that TikTok? It appears to be TikTok. Okay. Anyway, don't believe it has doors or windows. So that would be in furniture. What good furniture pieces do we have with paranormal? I was thinking about this piece. I do like this piece. I think it could work well. But it's a piece of furniture, and we have that versus multiple pieces in other packs that may work better. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Adorable. Oh, yeah, now we're getting into the oops, I didn't disable my mods appropriately. Anything else in here really grabbing my attention here? Also, if we do life and death, I was considering making this one, if we use the new pack, when we use the new pack, and integrating that into the gameplay portion of the challenge and trying to be like sort of reclaiming the crown type storyline, because I thought that could be fun. We do try to make a little bit of a twist on this on the challenge each time, although the base rules are always the same. But if we also did life and death, we could really live that up with the memorial situations, which could be pretty fun. Oh, ooh. We also have this stuff with life and death. That's nifty, and I really don't think vampires is the right vibe either. Jungle Adventure has some really fun stuff. Ah, there we go. Perfection. Hello, you made another account. Ah, Montana. Welcome back, welcome back. Memorials sound fun, right? The beaded curtains? True, I didn't look at curtains. Goodbye, giant head. I shall revisit you in the future. Maybe. I think that if we were doing all the packs, we would probably end up using something from each of these packs. I'm just trying to think really hard about what is actually going to be the absolute best use of our pack limitations. Just a random chair. That's cool. I wonder if it works. Don't know. Alright, tons and tons of debug stuff. What did you want to look at? Curtains. Curtains, curtains. Alright. These are nice curtains. They're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're alright. We do have beaded curtains in other packs. I don't know if we have base game beaded curtains. I feel like we might. But once again, I feel like Riviera Retreat is also winning with the curtains game. Our very limited curtains game. Too many windows. It is a lot. So that's paranormal. Okay. I'm gonna go look over here. So I think that Courtyard Oasis, Royalty, the Castle Kit, all very strong. I think Jungle Adventure is a good option. I think Riviera Retreat is a good option. For Rent has some good stuff as well. I think that those packs are stronger. Oh, and Life and Death. I think that all of these packs are stronger. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think that they are stronger than Horse Ranch. Discovery University has nice stuff, but the window vibe that I like with Discovery University, I think that both the new pack and the castle pack and Life and Death pull off better, so we're going to take that off the list. Goodbye, Discovery University. Goodbye, Horse Ranch. I don't think My Wedding Stories is going to be super helpful either. I don't think Paranormal is going to be the most helpful. I will leave Great Oasis on there. Okay, so now I currently have Life and Death, Jungle Adventure, Courtyard, Castle, Riviera, Retreat. We do have the new pack as well, which means we have to choose one of these to get rid of. Goodbye. It's nice knowing you. Are all the windows from the new pack? I do not have access to the new pack. I'm not part of the EA creator program, so I will not have access to the pack until the rest of you get access next week Thursday, or this upcoming Thursday, whatever it is. So next week we'll have the new pack. We'll start building next week, but we need to pick 4 accompanying packs to build with, because I'd like to max this one out at 5 for the castle and everything. You need to go plan a house that's going to get burned down in one of your stories. Look at us just all building houses to burn down together. Also, quick reminder, if you have house fire related trauma, this is not the challenge for you. Don't join us. Just ignore me on Fridays for a while. Please. Do we really need curtains? A lot of them will go away. The new pack has wall and roof options in states of decay as well. Right. Let's go back to our catalog. So, yeah. Furniture. How much of it's going to stay? How much is going to get burned down? Most of it's going to get burned down. But enough of it will stay that we should be able to have good... What is this like floor stuff? Oh yeah, probably like Get Famous, yeah. Anyway. Why do I like the life and death doors and windows better than these? That's kind of funny. Ooh, is this an actual activity or is this a decoration? Who knows? Not me. I don't know any creators that have early access. I don't know if any... I think some people do though. I feel like I've seen screenshots around. I don't really know. Tile walls, fun. Lantern, fun. This all feels a little bit more modern, but hey, we'll work it in. Ah, yes. The walls in states of decay, very important for us there. Maybe we don't. Maybe we do life and death instead of the castle kit. Do we do life and death instead of the castle kit? I can't believe I'm saying that because we're building a castle, but this has most of the stuff that I wanted the castle kit for. See, like, there's a sword in the stone. How can we not do sword in the stone? A couple creators left the creator network because of new owners. Yeah, but I also know that there are still creators in the creator network. I'm sure somebody has access to stuff. Those are dance floors. They're dance floors? Heck yeah. Shared a video on Discord. Oh, you know what? I think I saw that, and then I was like, oh, wait, I have things to do. I know, shocking. Okay. No, I don't. Here's Create a Sim if anybody cares. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's delightful. I just don't care. Okay. This is nifty. I like this. This is cool. New floors. Very fun. What I'm looking for specifically, and I don't see any. So either I'm not seeing it or it's not in here. I'm wondering, maybe unless this is it. I'm looking for spandrels, columns, and trims because life and death helpful. Here's the castle one, which is pretty great. Oasis does have some. So again, we may be able to get away with not using the castle kit. Because, like, look at that. This is fantastic and I love it. This one, it's just, they're not quite the same. Jungle Adventure's not too bad, but it's wood and I like the stone. But is it worth keeping that for? So many questions. You don't care about Cass either, fair. Getting ball events, we need better dance floors. Oh, nifty. The Cinderella mod. There's a mod for Cinderella. So yeah, am I not seeing spandrels and trims, or do we not have them? We got curtains, we got lots of decorative stuff, which is great. Don't need it, but it's fine. Because these are clearly wall decoration objects, not actually columns, because they wouldn't be framed like that. Also, frequently, like the build part of Build Pie gets left out of these screenshots, which is super annoying. Like, it's not unheard of to get a new pack, and then, oh, surprise, it does have new spandrels and columns. They just don't show up in there for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe we can get away. Oh, gosh. I can't believe I would try to build a castle without the castle kit, but I don't know. Elevators in the new pack make you hopeful they fixed how they work. That would be nice. There are new spindles and columns. Okay, fantastic. So maybe we don't use castle. Maybe we don't. So for walls, that would give us these options from, what is this? The Oasis. We've got Jungle Adventure. I'm trying to pick the most neutral-ish, similar-ish color here for comparison. Riviera Retreat has the tile, that's what it's called. Also, Jungle Adventure has this with the stone on it, which could be fun, maybe, but I don't think it actually matches. I'm so confused. This one matches. Okay. Anyway, that matches. That's fun. Oh no, it's this one. Cool. Okay. Sure. Fine. Bricks. I don't want bricks. I want stone texture more than that. This one's my favorite. I've used this one a lot. And then back to Jungle Adventure. It has the larger stones. Oh, you know what? We might be able to use this. I don't think I've really used these wallpapers much with the fake trim on it. YouTube's really struggling. Oh, is my YouTube struggling? Stream health. It appears that my end is doing okay. So I don't know. Lefty, hello, hello, hello. Life and Death has... What does Life and Death has? Life and Death has windows, doors, wallpapers, furnitures, activities. Jungle Adventure has landscaping, walls, floors, potential windows and doors as well for more like outbuildings and stuff. Courtyard Oasis has a lot of the like detail stuff that we want, like the tile work, columns and spandrels. Castle Estate, if I get rid of that. Riviera Retreat also has wallpapers and some key furniture objects. Let's just look at Riviera Retreat. So here's everything Riviera Retreat has. Most of the furniture probably wouldn't use. This, I think, is simple enough that we could get away with using it. We've got trees and pots, which is just delightful to me. I like these curtains. We have the rock waterfall things. We've got this, which would also, I think, be helpful. We've got the stones, which would be very helpful as well. And we have these wall candle things, which I also like quite a bit. So there's what Riviera Retreat has going for it. Maybe we should bundle these. Alright, I'm gonna grab my wallpaper. Put that over there. Okay. Riviera Retreat contributions. Here we go. Does the last one come in a lighter color? This over here, this is Bippity Boppity Boo, Jungle Adventure. Yeah. Let me... What's the other one I was looking at? So, Riviera Retreat. Come on, brain. So, I wanted to grab the other wallpaper as well, because I like the tile stuff, so we may bring that in. There's Riviera Retreat. Next up would be the, skip Castle Estate. We would use... Oh my gosh. Courtyard Oasis. There we go. Courtyard Oasis, which has some nice walls as well as tile. That's fun. I like the tile. The update's taking forever. I don't know how long mine took because I forgot. Like, I started it and then forgot about it. Throw in a new fit. What do we got? I like the furniture. This comes in other colors as well. So many beautiful colors. So I like that. Great furniture options, decor options, fountain option, rug option, lantern, this teapot, which I don't think actually functions as a tea item, which sucks, but it's cool. Alright, what do we got? What fit shall we throw? I love that you have a little princess hat. This is fantastic. Okay, and then we do have windows technically with this one as well, but I don't know that I'd use the windows. I think I would use the doors. I kind of was hoping that I'd get to still show off the wallpapers, but you know what, that's fine. So there's what Courtyard Oasis has to offer. Courtyard Oasis, very strong pack here. Black cat and tap tap helmet. Oh, I see. like this one. Delightful. We have a whole a whole court of cats now. All right. The other one we're looking at Jungle Adventure. Okay. So Jungle Adventure. Oh, okay. We have the arches. Those could be helpful. All right. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I do like some of the door options here. Wall patterns. We have big stones. We have stones with decoration. We have stones with other decoration. We've got plasters. We have multiple strong contenders in the wallpaper department for Jungle Adventure. We have windows I may use, like maybe this one, possibly these. Maybe. We'll think about that. Oh, I forgot to pull out floors, but one of the things I like about Jungle Adventure is that, oops, we have like the different stages and ages of floor. Very handy. We also have these decorative floor tile pieces. And then if I go into furniture, I think that we could use most of this furniture very easily. Plus this gives us a great kitchen set. So that is a win. And the columns and the ruins and the archaeological thingamajiggies. Again, wrong continent, but right vibes. So I'm sticking with it. Decor. Wall decor. Yeah. Yep. Strong performance over here in the Jungle Adventure department. Very on brand for stream. Facts. I don't think I have a crown. I don't know if there is a crown. I mean, it would be in the catalog probably if I did have it, but I will double check. No, I have top hats and a cowboy hat. No crown yet. Maybe someday. Alright, anyway, Jungle Adventure, very strong, very strong. And then we don't have the new one yet, so we won't look at that, but we do have Life and Death. So, Life and Death, strengths, weaknesses. Primary weakness, I think, is actually going to be wallpapers for Life and Death, but that's okay. We have a lot of great wallpapers over here. Strength of Life and Death is definitely going to be window situation. Look at them. They are so beautiful. So that is a win. Definitely winning in the windows. Doors, nice rustic door, nice big fancy pants doors. I think that this could be very good. We got another one. Hello. Join the line. Jungle Adventure has your favorite sink. Jungle Adventure has a very good sink. Do we have just the one floor? Okay, so like this is not helpful. Not a helpful floor. I forgot about roof decorations. Yeah. Life and Death. Life and Death is going to be the correct choice. I could probably pull this in. Yeah, I think we can use a lot of this as supplementary furniture as well. The stone stuff is going to be helpful. I was looking at Romantic Garden at some point as well. I forgot. I might pull that out and we'll see if that's going to be stronger than any of these. I do like Life and Death. Nope. Activities. The activities of the dead, of course. I don't know that this is historically accurate, but it's very beautiful. Messing up the theme? Oh, no worries. No worries at all. This is fantastic. Okay. I do want to see what the garden pack has, because it would be really nice to do a garden, especially if you build on 64, because it looks like that world is quite green and lush and planty. That is down here. Garden. Hello, garden. I do not believe you have much of anything out here that we can use. Yeah, not really. That's fine. But we do have a lot of plants. I think this one could be helpful. I'll have to look up what plants are where, and I'll do my best. probably just end up doing mostly color matching. But we have assorted colors and states of decay in the stone stuff. We've got another fountain, a well. Is this a wishing well? It is a wishing well. Ooh, that could be fun. Gosh, this has a lot going for it as well. A picnic table. Okay. Romantic garden, also a strong contender. Just because it would be really nice to actually do a garden thing. Kilo the Time Traveler. Fantastic. Are there any other packs that we didn't look at that you guys want to see me pull out core items from for further comparisons? Let me know. I'm gonna stare at this for a second. For rent. Oh, yeah! We were supposed to look at for rent. There we go. There it is. Can I build a wall? Please let me build a wall. Okay. No, it's a little bit on the large side. I still want to see everything else. I just also want to see for rent. So, for rent, walls. Not the best. Windows, windows, windows. I do like this one. We are looking at this one and these as well. Okay, we don't know what exactly is coming with the new pack. Like, we do, but we don't, you know? There are some pieces there. Doors. Maybe. Wall sculptures. Roof sculptures. Blah, blah, blah. Furniture pieces. I think this one could work. This is again on like the timeless side. That could work. I do like these. I do love the kitchen set. It's a pretty good one. We got good plants. Plants are a win. I forgot that you were over there on the couch, and that was scary. I've got the like stains and things. That's nice. Elephants? Elephants are a win. Oh, floors. That's what I forgot to look at. Foreign floors. Ah, yeah, because I was trying to figure out if these tiles were good with our theme. And we have stone, which is nice. And we have these, which are also nice. Bound and determined to limit it to 5. I do think that life and death is stronger in the window department than for rent. Life and Death has really nice windows. Let's go back. Let's look at Pinterest again. Nope, that was the wrong browser. Too many. Pinterest. Behold. Oh. Behold. So, lots of archways. So many archways. Do I have good close-ups of any windows? See, so here's that look, which we have the castle kit, but we're branching out, using some other stuff. So there's a look at those windows. Lots of columns and other beautiful things. Here's some more windows here. With the... Oh, and then there are these windows I was looking at as well. Like the arched ones and stuff. For rent, also your beloved. It's a good one. It is good. I think I like the for rent ones better. I also like that they have the stone detail around them, because that will help them look really super duper cool, and they can look old, which is a win. So I do think that Life and Death is beating out for rent currently. Jungle Adventure, I think, would really help with filling in a lot of the gaps. Oasis I think just like it has to happen. I don't know why the wall keeps disappearing. I'm sorry, that's awkward. No, we've got good options here too. I don't think it's bringing much. I don't think it's bad. Almost done. Excellent. I hope that the game actually works well for you. Oh, the app. I love it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, because what are our strengths? Are we doubling up on anything? Because we'll have a lot to work with in the new pack. But we need supplemental materials. I think Life and Death has the most regal fancy stuff. Like the most regal fancy vibe of everything we've got going on here. So that supports that pack in my opinion. And then we've got Jungle Adventure, which fits a lot of the rustic side of things. It'll help it feel old. And this will be more helpful for like, I'm thinking about doing it in stages. So we have like the first round, like the wall, and then the second round would be the primary castle, and then the third round would be like the throne room or something, sort of staggering it in there through generations and reclaiming the throne room and leaving it for your as legacy for your children or something. I thought that could be cute. Anyway, this covers the rustic side. Wrong continent, but most of this is. This one, just for the details and the vibes and the colors, the archways. I feel like that's going to be fantastic. Riviera Retreat. I really like this wallpaper a lot. And I like some of the metal elements here that we don't have a lot of in these that I've seen. The metal elements on the curtains. I like the little fire pit thing here. I like the candle here, which we do have some candles in For Rent as well. Or not For Rent, Life and Death. And then a garden space I think would be fantastic and really add to that really regal feel. And I think Romantic Garden is by far the most superior pack for regal garden landscaping. So those are my thoughts on that. What did I miss? The game's working, but the cat doesn't like not petting. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Different can be covered by Oasis and Life and Death. Life and Death and Jungle Adventure, I do think very strong. I feel like it fits the two ends. Like if we're trying to make a room where we need to make it a little bit fancier, we pull from Life and Death. If we're trying to make it feel less fancier, pull from Jungle Adventure. Yeah, sorry, I forgot the name of the pack for a second. Plus, I don't get to use these big blocks very often, and I feel like that could help with our scale situation. Also, going into our spandrel situation, what do we got? We do have this from Life and Death. That is very helpful. We do have two with whatever pack this is. The kit. Courtyard Oasis. Sure, we'll pretend that that's what it's called. If I could click on columns, we could look at those too. We got this one. Nice on the rustic side. Oh, no, you can stay there. That's fine. We have this. Ooh, love. Okay, this honestly I think just sealed the deal for me. Look at the detail at the top of that column. And I swear I saw this exact same column shape when I was scrolling. But I don't know what picture it was. It wasn't this one, but it's similar. I think that column's I really like that column. Okay, anywho. Jungle Adventure, also a strong column option. Yeah, okay. I think that we are narrowing it down. This is also nice. Also nice. Like, how are we supposed to have Courtyard Oasis and then not also have a courtyard? Also, I think that skipping the Castle Estate kit will be helpful because if we put too much Castle Estate in, it's just going to look too European. So I think forcing us away from literally that aesthetic will be helpful too. Imagining a castle on a hill overlooking the sea. Do I still have the map up? I do. So hello? No, that is not helpful. Okay. No, broski. I hate these things. This is not helpful to me, and I need to figure out how to make it go away. Because I like when I snap it to the top. Anyway. We have a lot of big lots here. We have 3 50/50s and 1 64. I'm currently planning on building it on the 64. Or wait, is this a 64? And I'm guessing this is a 64. I'm guessing they left it open. So we could do a 64 over here, which appears to be next to a pond, maybe a golf course. Very fun. So that looks neat. I really like the vibe of over here. This looks like there's a lot of walls and stuff, and I really like that. So this lot is an option, maybe. What I might end up doing is going and taking a screenshot of each of the 50/50s and the 64 once I get the pack blank, and then I'll probably put a poll on YouTube so that we can get a wider audience than just the stream. Not that stream isn't lovely. I love all 5 of you that are here, but that may be helpful. So I don't know which lot we're going to build on yet. I'm going towards 64 just because I really like larger lots when I'm building big stuff. It makes sense. But I could be persuaded to do a 50. 5 packs and a bonus. No. We're setting it at 5. I think that's a fair and reasonable thing, and it's a good habit to build. Find the balance between people being able to play and also using the packs, and I went on a whole spiel about this for the save file, which again, the save file's not dead. I just haven't been able to figure out what's wrong with the file itself, and I need to figure out how corrupted it is before we can get back to that. Dropping Riviera, I think other thing could substitute many of its elements. That's fair. You like the larger lots. I think like 50 by 50 is minimum size for sure. 64 is just so beautiful though. I do like that we actually have multiple large lots in this world. That is very nice. Okay, so you are saying potentially dropping which one? Riviera. What could we cover from Riviera? What do I like from Riviera? I really like the wallpaper, and I like the metallic elements that we have in Riviera. So, I guess we've got the curtains here. Oh, there's a new piano. That's good. We really needed a new piano. Did you have the new wallpaper? Maybe you're right. I really like that kit. But I see what you're saying with it being covered with a new pack as well. I think that's fair. It's a strong kit. I really like the kit. I highly recommend the kit. I see what you're saying though. So we'll clear that one out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of for rent as well. Goodbye. So currently that leaves us with the 4 of romantic garden, which will be primarily for outside, which I think is going to be important if we want that luxury vibe. Courtyard oasis, which is just such a vibe and has a lot of the nice details and colors. I think that'll really help flesh out the build a lot. We have jungle adventure, which is really going to help us on the rustic side. We have life and death, which is really going to help us on the fancy side. And then hopefully we will primarily be using the new one. Hopefully. I don't know, I have qualms. I don't think any of this looks bad. I just the team has disappointed us so many times. No. Rose must go lay down, sleep well. The new bathtub is entirely mosaic. Oh, hello. I don't even know where we are right now. Hello, create a sim. Nice to see ya. We got decorative elements, we got little stands, we got doors, gates. This is a wall thing or what, but that's fine. Do have some decent new furniture. I don't know how I feel about the kitchen set yet. That's gonna depend on what colors it comes with. Oh, this is a nice piece. I like the little mirror. A new bar. Thank goodness. We really needed another one of those. I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. This also looks cool. Also don't know what kind of furniture piece that is. I'm guessing these are the thrones? So that's nifty. Wasn't sure how that was gonna work. Mirrors, 2 new bassinets. Ooh, so fancy. Lounges, the window pieces. I think that these will mix really well with life and death. I'm excited to see that. Is this just like a tower? That's interesting. Oh, this is the new bathtub. Yeah, that does look cool. And it looks like we do have some landscaping elements, which is great, but it'd be nice to flesh it out, I think, still. Alright, we've got some good decorations. Got some good functional pieces. We got people. I want to see what the crowns are going to be like. Thrones or thrones? Abadumch. It's a window. Alright, nifty. So I think we'll have a lot of fun with that. Oh, I missed a candle. Goodbye, candle. Objects by function, lighting, wall lights. Oh, gross. Okay. I'm gonna go just sort by the packs we actually have right now. We are most likely going to use the new pack, Life and Death, Jungle Adventure, Romantic Garden, and Courtyard Oasis. Oh, does that bring us to 2 expansions, a game pack, a stuff pack, and a... Oh, that's actually fine. I think that's totally reasonable. So we do have these, which I don't love as much as the other ones, but I will make do. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. This little lantern, it's alright. I don't know how I feel about this one. That'll be helpful. I think that one could work pretty well. That's Life and Death. Outdoor lights? No. Miscellaneous? No. Okay. We do have some candles. We've got this. Okay. Alright, we can make this work. That'll be fine. Some of this is debug. Ignore that. Yeah. This'll be interesting. Are we good with this? I think we're good with this. Okay, let me bring this up again. So, Courtyard Oasis, Royalty, not using the Castle Kit, not using Riviera Retreat or For Rent, are using Romantic Garden. So I think that's our pack list. So Courtyard Oasis is a kit, Romantic Garden is a stuff pack, Jungle Adventure is a game pack, Get Royal and Life and Death are both expansion packs. That one. There we go. My brain. So sleepy. Yay, we did it. What other goal did I say today? Pick primary building references, packs, and what lot we're building on. So we will figure out what lot we're building on when the pack's actually out. Since we're going to build with the new pack. Primary reference materials. So, if we go back over here, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. Hang on. If I hear a child? Yeah. Okay. That's great. He will hopefully be asleep soon. I feel like we have a lot of really great options. Again, I don't have actual maps of any of the interiors, so if any of you know where to find those, I'd be greatly appreciative. I'll keep digging a little bit more as well. This, I think, would be nice for maybe the exterior. Let me build like a mini version. So what I'm thinking is we build on our lot. We have like the wall section, so that would be an outer section of the build. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted to happen, but it's fine. So we have like the wall, okay, and then inside the wall we have garden areas and maybe a couple of small buildings, but then we have the primary castle area. Again, this is like on a 64 by 64. So we have a wall with some little buildings and stuff, the primary castle area, and then like within / above that, the like super fancy castle area. And then Gen 1 would be doing like fixing up the wall and whatever sort of outbuilding type stuff we have out there, maybe a little farmhouse type situation, crops, livestock, something like that. Whatever we have available to us with the packs we're using. And then Gen 2 would move inside the main castle area, and that would be fixing up sort of like the public area maybe, or maybe like the residential area, and then the public areas of the castle would be the final like reclaiming the throne type chapter of the story. That's kind of what I was thinking about. You and Kilo are so not distracting. Not distracting at all. Servants' quarters are functional bits on the walls to get started. Yeah. 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 So that would be a good thing to write about as well. Sorry. Areas. So like the outer wall area, there would be the private interior area and the public interior area. So the outer wall area, I would definitely want to have some sort of garden, a workshop, stables, whatever that would actually look like realistically without using horse ranch. We would have, and like garden. Oh my good golly gracious. Garden, like for crops. I can type words, and then garden, like to be fancy and walk around in your fancy gowns. And then private interior, that would be like bedrooms, kitchen, living spaces, stuff like that. And the public interior would be like ballroom, throne room, stuff like that. Is this making sense? Maybe. If we're doing life and death, we're getting memorials. Yeah. Let's do like a memorial room museum type vibe of kings past. That could be fun. Library, that would be, probably put that in here. Library, that's a good idea. Are you orange? I don't, do I need to refresh or something? I don't know. Nope, this is what I got. Yeah, well. Yeah, so other room ideas. But does this make sense? Like sort of the 3 sections? Possibly doing 3 generations? Because this is a long challenge. It takes a while. A lot of people end up having kids anyway. But just to like fix it up so that you can have... Yeah, we'd have to like build up... We'd have to build relations with people, get loyalty basically, and then I need to figure out more about how the new pack actually works. I'll do my best to catch up on everything so that I actually know how the pack works, but if it works how I think it works, we should be able to like actually start a royal lineage. So that would be helpful. Whoops, that's not supposed to be capital. We definitely need to have some enemies. And have events. Dinner parties and weddings as part of room completion requirements. Alright. Huzzah. Does a lot challenge of simple living come with the cottage world? Yes. That would be fun for hard mode. Like you can feed the castle. That's a good point. I'll add hard mode. Because I do love adding hard mode on occasion. Simple living lot trait. Outer wall. Adding off the grid feels mean if you don't have eco lifestyle. It'll be fine. Yeah, what lot things do we have? I don't even know if it tells us here what pack it comes with. Yeah, because like breeding ground comes with cats and dogs. It doesn't say that, but it does. Also, I wonder what new lot traits we'll have. I don't know. New lot challenges. I don't know. As far as I know, the only ones that are like base game, I think base game, off the grid is base game. But then even gremlins, yeah, city living. Creepy crawlies. Maybe Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust that information, though. A new item. Delightful. I don't know. If we did for rent, I was also thinking it'd be fun to implement that, but I think we may have to leave for rent for a future one where you have to like fix it up and rent it out and stuff. I mean, technically you can't. Yeah, it just like with not having the extra stuff that comes with eco lifestyle, it's just more challenging. And I mean, you can do whatever you want with this challenge. At the end of the day, I want you guys to have fun. I'm building something for you to have fun with. I love to struggle and complain. So I like super difficult challenges with very strict rules. If you like that as well, you will enjoy the foundational challenge. If you don't and you just want to decorate a pretty castle, knock yourself out. I'm not going to stop you. So that's the idea there. Okay. I like that. If you want to join us in our planning journey, if you select any of the Inherited Manor challenges on the website, it will give you a link to the Inherited Manor challenge Discord server. It's supposed to be at the top. Where is it? Well, that's annoying. Okay, apparently I have to fix that. Anyway, the idea is we'll have challenge rules and questions and whatever, but when you start playing the challenge, you'll be provided through a web page. I also post this on Tumblr and Reddit. It'll be everywhere in Discord. You'll have a map and you'll have rules for what you have to do in each of the rooms. There will be rooms in order. I will provide photos of some sort for you to use as a reference. You don't have to replicate them. It's just nice to have a general idea of what to do because at the end, everything's going to be burned down. But then you'll have a simoleon goal for the room or area as well as specific other requirements. I always include a simoleon goal and item requirements. Other things, such as different activities, events, or skills, depend on the specific generation of the challenge. We're packing the struggle bus for sure. So that's the idea. We do still have base game stuff too, which I haven't really looked at because who knows what base game stuff we'll actually use. Okay, are you actually showing me new items? Or are you just lying to me again? Because if I click here, nothing is there. I don't know what you want from me. Activities and skills, life event, there's nothing here. So, anyway. Oh, and we'll also use the holiday pack because this is free. So it's basically base game. I don't know what we'd use from here. Candles maybe, but technically that's also an option at our disposal. It's a lie. Huzzah. I love lies. That's a lie. Okay. So I like the idea of, again, the core rules are, I build a big house, I burn it down, you have to go through and do one room at a time and hit the requirements and fix the house up. That's what you do. So you do some gameplay, you earn some money, you go into build mode, you fix it up. It's for people who like build mode and gameplay challenges. So the original was like base rules. It was rough. It's the first challenge I ever created. It was tricky. Same with this one. But then since then we've added little twists. Like this one, there are a bunch of ghosts involved that you have to like rescue. This one, you have to go through all of the at the time 4 occults that came with the in the game. So you had to become and then unbecome a vampire and then a mermaid and then a werewolf and then a spellcaster, I think was the final floor. This one, you have to save a small child. And this year we'll be creating a royal legacy and enemies. So I think that'll be fun. Hello! I've been unwell, unfortunately. Having chronic health issues and immune problems. I mean, sometimes you have chronic health issues and immune problems. But I'm working on coming back. So I'll be live Fridays for the foreseeable future because we're trying to build a castle. But yeah, that's the idea. So there's the core challenge, and then there's like the twist, as it were. which I think is royalty this time. What I should do, if I was actually going to be responsible, is play with the new pack a bit. I don't know if I'd be able to stream it based on the kids' like school schedule and whatever. But I should try and play with the new pack a bit while we're building this so that I have a better idea of what works with it. Would you be mad? Cake does not lie. People lie about cake. Facts. Training grounds. Ooh, that's a good point. Oh hell. Does anybody know how to disable this? Because it tricks me all the time. All I want is full screen. Anyway, that should be probably public? Would that be inside or outside? I guess it'd be outside. Fighting area. God, feeling a little better? I am too. I'm probably not going to be live for too much longer just because I am still recovering from the latest virus cocktail that the kid brought home from school, but I really wanted to start cracking away at this. Responsibilities? Who needs them? We do, unfortunately. So, oh, that's what I was going to say. We have stepped away from the Rags to Riches series simply because I have been too sick to stream. We may end up doing a side quest series, learning the new pack and ignoring the Rags to Riches for a little longer, which I feel bad. I miss the little family. But February is the day. February is the month where we put all of our eggs into the Inherited Manor challenge basket. So we may hyper-focus on this for a while. I'm going to say sad spoony things. If you have chronic health issues, you're about to relate to this. I'm in the part of the cycle that you go through like 1 to 3 times a year where life is good, you work really hard on setting up systems that work well, you're supporting your body, you're supporting your mind, you're doing stuff, and then all of a sudden the rug gets pulled out from under you and you crash and you die and you think, oh no, what is life? Why am I here? Right? So I'm coming out of that. And I just need to, I've been saying this for years and it keeps being true, I need to do better at when I'm feeling good, relatively, still remembering that I can't do everything and leaving some wiggle room for bad days. And hopefully that will space out the bad days more. That's what you'd think. Am I going to do that? No, I never learned my lesson. But that's what I'm trying to do right now. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? We would need like a 200 by 200 tile lot to actually build this, but doesn't this look so cool? So that's where I'm at right now, is trying to get into recovery mode and not overdo it. So we are going to just slowly get back into content as best I can. And thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. I do my best to be entertaining as often as possible. Aren't these just so beautiful? Look at all these buildings. They're fantastic. Getting healthy is important. I'm doing my best. Not be alive for too much longer. Oh, no. I'm fine. I mean, I'm not fine. Is my life expectancy shorter than the average person? Probably. Do I still have a good 30 years? Yeah. So I'm not going anywhere. I just won't be around because I'm trying to rest. No. So I'm not going to be live streaming for much longer. I'm going to work on wrapping up and heading to bed. But I do still plan on living for quite a while. And you're not going to get rid of me that easy. Look at this. See, this is what I want. This is the vibe that I want. I want this. This is going to be huge. But I think if we play our cards right, we should be able to get a very, very impressive build, but not have it be so massive that it's literally impossible. So I think that'll be fun. Inspiration, you recommend Blarney Castle? Is that, let me look that up. I'm trying to do North African because I found a castle and I thought it was beautiful and it happened to be in Morocco. Maybe? I think. So that's what I'm trying to focus on. Although most of my experience has been, yeah, it's Ireland. Most of my experience has been with European castles, but I'm working on it. I'm figuring it out. Yeah, because initially I was looking at French castles as well. But we are trying to go for this. And then the pack was announced and I was like, oh my gosh, it's fate. It's perfect, right? Divine intervention. I was like, let's build a castle. This looks cool. And then bam, The Sims is like, here you go. So it'll be good fun. It'll be great. They're gorgeous, are they not? They're fantastic. I do intend to continue living. It is very lush. It is very beautiful. I have some. Tell you what, I'll do my closing remarks and then I'm going to go to bed because I'm crashing pretty hard and I'm trying to take care of myself, I swear. So, on Pinterest, I have this board. You guys can look at it. Let me know what you think. Send me pins if you're looking around and you're like, oh my gosh, this is a North African landscape that's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to send this pin over to Sam and Bean. Please do. I love it when you guys send me pins. It is so fun. So if you'd like to participate in the planning, if you know good information, let me know. Send it on over. We have a Discord server for planning all of this, which is linked in the YouTube. Apparently not linked on my website right now. I'll figure that out. So please feel free to join us there. I've got special stuff for the playtesters this year, if I can bribe you into that. Yeah, I am trying to collect good resource material here, so I shall do my best. I'm not going to go for insane historical accuracy. It'll definitely be mostly vibes, just pulling from a whole bunch of different countries and castles here, but I think that's going to be really cool. And it should complement the New World quite well, so that'll be fun. Sims Heard You and decided to deliver. I hope so. I mean, that's what happened with For Rent, and then For Rent sucked. So, we'll see about that. I'm so excited to build this. So, usually build help streams are the first Monday of the month. However, I was unable to stream on Monday. I literally didn't have a voice, so that wasn't going to work out. So build help will be this upcoming Monday. So it'll be Monday, February 9th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, same time, same place. Please join us for that. If you have a build that you need help with, you can join the chat, join the queue. So that'll be delightful. And then Fridays, for the foreseeable future, we are going to be building a castle based roughly on a North African architecture. So that is the foreseeable future. If I'm able to do more, I will. But mostly what I'm going to focus on in February is building a castle and taking naps. So that should be absolutely delightful. If you haven't already, you can also join our community Discord. If you click this button, it'll bring you to the community Discord server, which is, how many people do we have? Like 450 people in there. It's pretty great. Very chill. Lots of channels in there besides just Sims stuff. So if you've been looking for a place to dump your memes, please join us there. And I think that's the pitch I have for you. I will update the Discord, the Inherited Manor Challenge Discord, with the decisions we made today, before I go to bed as well. So if you're in there, you'll get updates. But I think I'm ready for bed. You have a build you want help with? Oh, good. I'll see you Monday. Not just have a delightful roast. Yeah. So, so building the castle, the streams will be pack limited, so I will not be doing roasts during those streams, but you can still do roasts, during the, build help stream and stuff. All right. I think that's all I really have to say to you guys. So thank you for stopping by. I know the stream's a little bit different than we were initially planning on, but I think it was good. I really appreciate the help picking the packs we're using. I think we're going to have a fantastic time. I'm so excited to build this. I think the new pack comes out this upcoming Thursday, if I'm remembering my dates correctly. Yeah, the 12th. So yeah, a week from now we'll be in the New World building a castle. How fun is that? So thank you all for coming. I will try and leave you with Dance Cat. Hopefully this works. I appreciate you all so very much. I hope that you sleep well, and I'll plan on seeing you Monday if I don't see you in the Discord first. And it looks like my button's not working, which is a super big bummer for me. Let me see if I can do it from here. Dippity boppity boo. Here we go. All right. This should work. There we go. Okay. Goodbye, good night. Have fun.